I'm a small organic farmer. We live in Hector, New York, which is about 10 miles outside of Ithaca. We grow for CSA, which is Community Supported Agriculture, which is basically a subscription program where people sign up at the beginning of the season and we provide them with boxes of vegetables every week.
I just want to say I really like the model of the Community Supported Agriculture model, and I think a lot of people do because it is a great way for people to connect to agriculture. And it's also, if you eat a lot of vegetables, it's a really affordable way to get your vegetables. A lot of the times people get the sense that you need to have a huge combine, you need to have 1,000 acres in Iowa to make a living growing corn, but we can make $30,000 an acre in Tompkins County if you do it right. So there's money to be made in farming, but not very much.
It's tricky. It's always a question of whether the market is saturated for CSAs, and I think there's definitely still room for CSAs. There are people who are buying their vegetables at market or at Green Star or at Wegmans who would be interested in a CSA. We broke into it just by sort of asking our friends if they wanted to join our small, tiny little CSA.
Cool.
That's the tricky part about running a business, is figuring out how to get people to buy the stuff that you want to give them. We are doing 30 shares, which is about 60 members. So each share is good for about 2 adults and maybe a couple of kids. Like any business, it's expensive starting up farming. Basically all of our costs, most of our costs for this year's, starting up this year's farm were covered by all the money we made last year. Right now it's crunch time. We put the greenhouse up. We're putting fence posts in. We're making beds in the field and spreading manure. And we have a neighbor who's coming up and tilling the field on Monday. And oh God, there's so much to do.
I've always liked working outside and being outside and making my own decisions, and I don't think you get that in a standard job. And this is sort of a make or break kind of a thing. If you don't make your own decisions and make them right, you will fail. And if you do, you'll do okay. So it rewards good decision making and hard work, and I like that.